The arrival. It was a quiet evening when the Rockman family arrived at their new home, a lonely, weathered farmhouse on the edge of a dense forest in rural America. The father, Imran, had taken a teaching job at the nearby town. The mother, Farah, dreamed of peace away from the city. Their daughter, Aisha, 16 years old, was both curious and nervous. The house creaked as if it had been asleep for 100 years. Dust swirled in the fading sunlight. Farah: "It's old, but it has charm, doesn't it?" Imran: "It's perfect, quiet, safe." Aisha: "Safe? I don't know, Mama. It feels strange." That night, while unpacking, Aisha stood by the window. The forest stretched endlessly into shadows. A sudden cold wind brushed her skin, and then she saw it. A woman, in white, standing at the tree line, silent, watching. The first encounter. At first, Aisha thought it was her imagination, but the figure was real. A tall woman, long black hair flowing, her white dress glowing faintly in the moonlight. The woman raised her hand and whispered, "Come, don't be afraid." Aisha's breath caught in her throat. She slammed the window shut and pulled the curtains, but the whisper lingered in her ears all night long. A strange friendship. Days passed. Aisha could not resist. Each night she returned to the window, waiting, and each night the woman appeared. Finally, Aisha stepped outside. The forest was cold and alive with whispers. There she was, the mysterious woman. "Aisha, who are you?" The fairy, smiling, "I am your friend. I am a guardian of this land. You may call me Pori." Her voice was sweet, hypnotic, almost like music. Aisha felt safe near her, but that very night, strange things began to happen. The neighbor's dog went missing. Scratches appeared on the front door as though something had tried to claw its way inside. At night, muffled sobs echoed through the walls of the old farmhouse. Farah to Imran: "Something is wrong here. This house is cursed." Imran: "It's just old wood and creaking pipes, Farah, nothing more." But Aisha kept her secret. She was meeting Pori every night. The research. One afternoon, in the town library, Aisha stumbled upon an old book of legends. She turned the brittle pages and froze. The story was clear. A spirit dwells in these forests. People call her the fairy, but she is no angel. She is a cursed soul. Once every century, she demands a sacrifice, a human life, to bind her existence to the earth. Aisha's heart pounded. She whispered to herself, "No, it can't be her. It can't be." But deep inside, she already knew. The transformation. That night, Pori appeared again, but she was different. Her eyes glowed red. Her nails had grown long and sharp. "Aisha, what are you?" The fairy, low and echoing, "I am what I must be. I kept you safe. Now it is your turn to give me what I need." Aisha: "No, you lied to me." The fairy, snarling, "A sacrifice must be made. Your family or you. Choose." Suddenly, the lights in the house went out. The walls shook. The forest roared with voices. Imran and Farah ran to Aisha's room. Farah: "Aisha, what's happening?" Imran: "Stay back." The fairy floated through the doorway, her hair wild, her face twisted into a monstrous grin. The ritual night. It was the night of the blood moon. The forest was drenched in red light. The Rockman family fled into the trees, but the fairy followed them, her voice echoing everywhere. The fairy, "You cannot escape me. This land is mine. Your blood will bind me to it." The trees closed around them. Shadows stretched and moved on their own. Imraman, holding a torch, "Stay behind me." But the torch sputtered out, leaving only darkness. Aisha remembered the words she had read in the legend, the ancient chant that could bind the fairy. With trembling lips, she began to recite. Aisha, chanting loudly, "By earth, by blood, by light of dawn, I seal you." The fairy screamed, her voice cracking like thunder. The fairy, "You dare defy me! I will return! I will return!" Her body twisted, dissolving into the storm. The aftermath. Silence. The wind stopped. The forest was still. By sunrise, the Rockman family packed their things and left the farmhouse forever. But deep in the forest, under the shadow of the trees, something stirred. A faint whisper drifted through the leaves. The fairy's voice. "I am not gone. I am waiting. 100 years, and I will rise again." The screen fades to black.